all of us want more sales. We want more business. We want to grow our landscaping business. And there's actually a simple process that we teach at Landscape Marketing Hero. And sometimes it feels like a magic trick, but it's actually the process or the magic trick and that you can use to close 90% of your sales that you go out to the proposals that you're presenting. So stay tuned because I'm going to break this down for you and show you how you can close more business. I'm Gabe Arnold, and this is the Green Mountain Podcast. We are the champions who brave the elements to create beauty. We see chaos and create order. We are never afraid of hard work, and we understand the power of strategic thinking and intentional actions. We come from all walks of life, and we will never allow our past to determine our future potential. We create beauty around the homes of our customers and increase the value of our community with the work that we do every day. We understand the power of consistent branding because it helps us grow and serve all those around us. We practice effective sales so our company, employees, and community can benefit from the value we add. We intentionally invest in operational habits that help us deliver excellent results to our customers on a continual basis. We understand that powerful and beautiful things take time to grow, and with consistent watering and intention, amazing results can happen. We are committed to making the world a better place by being positive examples to all those around us. We don't allow anyone to look down on us because we know the value we bring to our community as leaders. We create positive workplaces for our employees so they feel safe and supported, and at the same time, we hold ourselves to high standards. We pursue excellence on a daily basis because we know the journey is worth the sacrifice. We are the protectors of the land. We are the guardians of beauty. We are the heroes. We are landscapers. So I'm going to start out and tell you a story that happened to me this past summer, and then I'll explain kind of how it ties into how you can close 90% of your business. And so over the summer, I took my son and my nephew to a baseball game, and it was one of the minor league teams, or like one of the farm teams for the majors team that's nearby us. And we walk in, and they, at the door, they're handing out stuff. They handed us a free brochure about all the upcoming games and another flyer. And so we each got one. We found our seats, sat down, and watched the game, enjoyed the game while we were there. Both my son and my nephew were trying to catch fly balls. They didn't catch any. So during one of the breaks, I walked up to the fan shop or whatever where they're selling everything, and I just bought them a couple baseballs because I thought they'd like that. So I went back and gave it to them, and they were happy. I think I bought them a couple hats too, and they really enjoyed that. As we were leaving the game, I noticed that those free pamphlets, the free flyers that were handed out at the door, they were on the ground. They were in the trash can. I only saw one or two people walking out of the stadium with them, and that's because those were free. They just handed them out for free. They weren't worth anything to anybody. Maybe one or two people thought they were worth it, or maybe they took it home and threw it away. But most of the people just left it on the ground or left it in their seats or threw it in the trash can because they weren't that invested. But what I didn't see anybody leaving the jersey they paid for, the hat they paid for. My son and my nephew did not leave the baseballs that I paid for. They were really excited to have them. And it's because they invested in it. They actually had skin in the game, and they really valued those things because they paid for them, or they were, in this case, I gifted it to them, but I paid for them and they knew it was important. Whereas the free handout and the free thing just got thrown away. And it's important to just remember this principle in life that people value the things that they invest in. And so when we get asked to go out and give a free proposal, free estimate to a prospective customer, we're not differentiating ourselves at all from the other two or three, landscapers that they're going to get pricing from, because we do a bunch of work and we hand them something for free. And then they're purely just comparing, prices. They don't really know what they're looking at because landscaping isn't their expertise. It's yours. And you just end up wasting time. So when people don't have skin in the game, they ignore you when you follow up. You put a ton of time and effort into the proposal, to the estimate, and you want to make sure that, they're getting the best service, but you're just one of a few different companies that they're talking to. And so one of the things that we teach, and we have a specific process that we walk you through that will help you do it effectively and successfully, is we show all of our clients, our landscaping clients, we show you how to charge a proposal fee so that you can close more business, because it doesn't have to be, a high fee. We teach you how to, charge a fee that really matches where you're at and will be acceptable to the customer. But as soon as somebody pays you for a proposal, they pay that proposal fee, they have skin in the game, and they're going to value your proposal, your estimate, way more than anybody else who's giving a free estimate, because people, generally speaking, don't walk away from sunk money. They don't walk away from something they spent money on. Only about 10% of them do. In all the years we've done this, and all the times we've tested it with our clients, very few folks pay money for a proposal, whether it's a $50, $100, or $1,000, or whatever the number is, because we have clients who charge a range of prices, and we can talk you through how to do that when you reach out. But it doesn't matter what you charge. People don't leave that that money out there. They're going to go, oh, well, I paid for this proposal. It looks really thorough. They seem to know what they're doing. So I'm going to go with the guy that I already paid money over these other people that gave me a free quick estimate, because they didn't really have the time to give me a thorough and detailed proposal that really solves my problems and matches the service that I want. And so shifting that perspective and changing the value of who you are and how you show up in your community is really important. Because if you're just running around giving away things for free, all of those free things end up in the ground, end up in the trash, and you close a very low percentage. You'll close between 10 and 20% statistically. Whereas if somebody reaches out and they say, hey, I'm looking for pricing, you can say, we have everything from, you can give them the low number to the higher. You can say, some of our clients, only pay us a couple $100 a month. Other clients pay thousands. But we have a whole range of services. And if you'd like to get a really accurate, proposal from us, there's a small fee. We'll say it's a $95 fee. Maybe you start there. Again, we have a training of how to choose what to do there. But you say it's $95. And if you go with us, I'm going to credit that money back to you. So you're not going to lose the money. It's just a small fee so that I can really do a good job for you in giving you a clear estimate, a clear proposal, whatever terminology you're using in your business. And then people understand that, and they start to elevate you over the competition, because clearly you're a professional. You charge for your time, and you're worth a lot because you're showing up differently. Our worth to others is really highly dependent on how we present ourselves and how we act in a professional manner. Another story I remember is I had some complex legal things that I needed to do on a project. And so I wasn't going to, I wasn't just going to Google it and look it up on my own, which I don't ever recommend. You always should get legal advice. So I started reaching out and talking to a few different attorneys. I talked to 2 or 3 that had a 30-minute call with me, and they gave me their opinion. And then I reached out to another one, and the receptionist there said, we'd love to help you. It's a $500 consultation fee. And I said, great, sign me up. I knew as soon as that the reception said I had to pay $500 just to have a consultation with the attorney, that I was dealing with an attorney that was super experienced, was above and beyond skill wise and experience wise, because he had a process where he was going to make me a customer from day one, and he had the confidence to deliver something amazing. And I'm really glad I ended up going with him, because I got the best advice and the best results for that legal project. And it ended up being a really positive experience. The other benefit that comes, which I've touched on a little bit here, but when you charge a proposal fee, you statistically can close up to 90% of your proposals then. But more importantly, as soon as you have them pay you for the proposal, you have a new customer, because again, 9 out of 10 people are not going to walk away. They're going to work with you, and you already have their payment method, which we show you how you can keep their payment method on file and charge them reoccurring for the services that you're going to do in the future. But you already have a customer in a much quicker and easier manner than doing hours of work, checking out their property, putting together a big estimate, really trying to show up and serve them. And then they're just comparing you price to price with somebody else, or they just don't even know what they're looking at. So the other advantage of charging that proposal fee is that you have a customer before you even go out to their property. So we have a whole process that will take you through this and teach you exactly how to do it. If you need help with it, reach out. You can reach us at landscapemarketinghero.com. My goal is to help you close 90% of your sales instead of it being 10 or 20, or maybe if even you're lucky and you're good, 35 or 40%, you can double that or more. And we have a process that will show you how to do that. And what I touched on today is kind of the overview of it, but there's a training that we can take you through that will allow you to do this successfully. If you have any questions, reach out. I appreciate you taking time to tune in, and I will see you on tomorrow's show. If you're ready to begin your journey up the Green Mountain, where we show you how to build a low-stress, high-profit, $10 million per year landscaping company, then head over to landscapemarketinghero.com to download your free growth map. One of our guides will be there to help you along the way. Again, that's landscapemarketinghero.com.